I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode. Knowdatsportspodcast, man. Y'all know what the P doing, man. It's your boy Moore Drive. It's week 6 in the NFL, man. Y'all know what's going on. Trying to break that motherfucker down. Game by game. Point spread by point spread. Over and under by over and under. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's your boy Moore Drive. Let's jump this thing, y'all. We know they got the first game with Thursday, San Francisco and the Seattle Seahawks. I got that game right. I picked the game right, but I was wrong on the over and under, and I was wrong on the point spread. I picked the game right, though, but I was still wrong on with the numbers. But it's cool. They jump on the first game for Sunday, 9:30 in the morning in London. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Should be a pretty good matchup. I think Jacksonville got their first win of the season last week. Chicago come off a big win. A nice win at the crib. With that being said, Jacksonville London is like they home. I don't think they done lost over there in London City. They played, I don't believe. And with that being said, I got Jacksonville to win that game. Straight up, they're the underdogs. The Bears are getting 1 point. Where I come from, we say appreciate you for the one. I like Jacksonville to win the game in London. I expect Jacksonville quarterback, rookie quarterback, have a letdown game. I'm going to say letdown game, but a game that goes for a rookie in London. So I say Jacksonville, say appreciate you for the one. I like Jacksonville straight up. The Bears don't cover the one. 44.5 over and under. Can both these teams score 20 points? I'm going to give it a try and say yeah. I say both these teams score 20 points. 24-20. Should have that 21-24. Something like that. 22-25 or 22-24, something like that. Could be something like that. But I say over the 44.5, up the score. The Bears don't cover the one. I take Jacksonville straight up and with the 1 point. Next up the back, pretty good game if you're a Houston Texans fan. Houston Texans versus the New England Patriots. The reason why I said it's a pretty good game if you're a Houston Texans fan, because if you're a fan of Houston Texans, all the game pretty good, because this is a walkthrough for them. I say they win this game easily against New England in New England. But the question is, if they good enough to get in New England 6.5 points, if they good enough to get New England 6.5 points and beat them. I say yeah. Like I see them beating by 7 points. I'm saying 24-17, 24-10. Really, I can see some shit like that. I see like 24-10. I don't see New England scoring over 20 points. They at home. I don't see the Texans scoring over 24. The defense, New England got a pretty solid defense. Only I can see them scoring over 24 if the Texans cause some turnovers in the red zone against the New England, or they take one to the house, or keep getting Houston a short field. But I say they can cover the 6.5 because the Patriots ain't got no offense. And the 37.5, I'm going to say under because I don't see the Patriots coming to the party. And I don't see the Houston scoring over 24. I don't see them scoring 28 or 30 or nothing like that. So I say under the 37.5, under, and the Texans cover the 6.5 against the New England Patriots. Next one up the back, a damn good game. That before the season started, people didn't thought it was going to be a pretty good game. Washington Commanders against the Baltimore Ravens. Washington Commanders are looking damn good. I'm think. Come on, here now. But I believe this Washington Commanders' first big test of the season, going against a red hot and a solid Baltimore Ravens team. That I believe is the second best team in in the AFC right now. I feel like that. With the running game, that ain't no joke. I like the Baltimore Ravens to win their game. Straight up, I like the Baltimore Ravens to win their game. I think Lamar Jackson ain't lost to the NFC but one time his whole career. So I take Baltimore straight up. The question is Baltimore good enough to get the Washington Commanders 7 points? I think that young boy will come out there and play damn good ball. I truly believe that young boy will play damn good ball. Daniels, for the Washington Commanders, I think his name Daniels. They can play damn good ball. But I'd say, man, it's hard for me. I'm going to say Baltimore don't cover the 7. Say Baltimore win, but they don't cover the 7 points. I think it should be a pretty good game. Washington not going to lay down. I can see the game, something being like the Cowboy-Baltimore game. But when I say that, I ain't talking about Baltimore jumping up on them early, like how they jumped on the Cowboys 28-6 or 28-3 or whatever the score was. I don't see them jumping on Washington like that. But I can see they beating Washington and they beat them by something like 5, something like that, 4. Shit like they get by. And with me saying they get by, I say they don't cover the 7. The Ravens don't cover the 7. The 51.5, I say under. I say they're too many points. I don't think both of these teams. I don't see both of these teams scoring 28. I don't see that. I see 20. I see 24. 24-19, something like that. I see that. 28. I see a 28. A 28-24. Something like that. I ain't gonna say a 28-24. I can't see that. I can see a 26-20. I'm saying shit like that. I can see that. 26-21. I can see that. So I say under the 51, the Ravens do not cover the 7. That ain't gonna be a pretty good game though. Real talk. That ain't gonna be a pretty good game. Washington got something to play. Washington ain't no joke. Next on the bat, Cleveland Browns at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles coming off a bye week. I think they get AJ Brown back. And I think Devontae Smith, I think they get both of them back. That should be a big boost for them. With that being said, I'll take the Philadelphia Eagles because the Cleveland Brown, they just pitiful. I'd be glad when they just they start Jameis Winston and get that boy on Deshaun Watson out of there because he ain't ready. He got too much going on and he can't play football. But I take Philadelphia in the game straight up. Philadelphia getting the Cleveland Brown 9 points, 9.5 points. They coming off a bye week. Like I said, they coming off a bye. 9.5. What they say he big three by 10? I say Eagles don't cover them 9.5. Even though Cleveland playing terrible, I don't see the Eagles covering the 9.5. And they coming off a bye week. I still don't see Cleveland covering the 9. I mean, Eagles covering the 9.5. I don't see. They ain't got that much trust in Cleveland. I mean, Philadelphia like that. With Cleveland playing terrible, I still don't have no trust in them like that. So I say the Eagles don't cover the 9.5. Over and under 42.5. Can both these teams score 20 points? Eagles ain't scored in the first quarter all year. In week 6, they ain't scored in the first quarter. They might score this week. I don't know. But I'm going to say 42.5. I'm going to say up the score. I see both these teams score 20 points. I say up the score. I say up the score on the 42.5, 9.5. The Eagles don't cover them 9.5, period. They don't cover them. Next up the bat, Arizona Cardinals at the Green Bay Packers. Arizona is real surprising to me. Arizona playing pretty good ball. This should be a pretty tough test for them, though, in Green Bay. At a 1 o'clock game, come from Arizona, Green Bay, that should make a big difference. So I'll take Green Bay straight up in the game. The question is, can Green Bay give them 5 points? Can Green Bay get Arizona 5 points and beat them? I'm gonna say yeah. I say Green Bay cover 5. They giving the Arizona Cardinals over under 47.5. What 20? I say up the score. I think they joined a little third game back. He should be real comfortable. I think they missed some wide receiver, but they should be real comfortable. He should be real comfortable. So I say yeah, up the score to 47.5. I say the Packers cover the 5. Next up the back, a division rival. Big game for both teams. Both teams coming out big losses. One against in the division. One is on a 3-game losing streak. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. David Carr not playing. The boy named Rattlers who is playing. I don't know his whole name. I know his last name Rattlers. They come for the SEC. They in New Orleans. That's a plus. I don't know if Taysom Hill play. Taysom Hill play or not. I don't think so. But with that being said, I got to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they got a better team because of the quarterback with Baker Mayfield. And I think their defense can contain Rattler. I don't know nothing about him, period. I didn't know he come from the SEC. I don't know too much about him. So I say I like Tampa Bay straight up to win the game. To put New Orleans on a 4-game losing streak. The question is, can Tampa Bay beat them by 3.5 or better? That's tough to me. Reason why I say it's tough because I don't believe in Rattler, but I believe but goddamn New Orleans defense gonna play ball, and they always play Tampa Bay tough. Can Baker Mayfield outplay that boy? Yes, I believe so easily. So I say 3.5. I say the Buccaneers don't cover the 3.5. I think the half gonna kill me. I think the half will kill me. So I say the Buccaneers don't cover the 3.5. They win the game, but I don't think they cover the 3.5. I don't think they're too many points. I think that half hurt. So I say no, they don't cover it. They can be about 3 or 2 or something like that. 41.5 over and under. They talking, they expecting now one of these teams to score over 20 points. Or at least one. So I'm gonna say under the 41.5. Under the 41.5. This is a division game, man. New Orleans always play Tampa Bay tough. I'm saying David Carver there, they probably beat him. I'm saying it'll be way closer than what it is. New Orleans probably be the favorite if David Carver playing. I'm saying, but I see under the 41.5. I don't see both these teams scoring over 20 points. No, I don't see both of them scoring over 20 points. Probably possibility one, maybe one Tampa Bay. So I see under 41.5. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers do not cover the 3.5 that they're giving New Orleans Saints. Should be a pretty good game though. For real, this is a division matchup. Straight up, they're gonna play each other tough all the time. Next up the back, the Indianapolis Colts. It's the Tennessee Titans. I think Flacco playing, and I think Jonathan Taylor playing. I don't know if he playing or not. I really can't remember. Too tough. But I think Tennessee done lost Indianapolis the last couple of years too. They're in the same division. They're in the division. This is the division game. This is a tough game for me. They in Tennessee. So shit. I'm gonna take Tennessee in the game till they at home. That's all I'm taking Tennessee really. I really don't have no trust in Willie Lovett or Willie, whatever his name, their quarterback. I really don't trust him too tough. I think he might be hurt. If he hurt and Rudolph playing, I like Rudolph better than I like him. So if Rudolph playing, I got a lot of confidence in Tennessee. I believe in their offense and their defense with Rudolph playing. But if Rudolph ain't playing and Will Lovett playing, I'm really just putting the back end on their defense against the Colts and Joe Flacco. So they can get that Joe Flacco ass. But I take Tennessee straight up. Question is, can Tennessee get them 2.5 points and beat them? I say yes, they can. At home, division game, they know each other. I think they can beat them by old Trey. I They didn't get him an old trade, get him up out there, fuck with tomorrow. So I say yes, they can cover the 3 that they give in Tennessee. Tennessee again. And yeah, I say Tennessee cover them 3, them 2.5. They cover them 2.5 and beat them by 3 or better. Over and under 42.5. I say up the score. I see both the teams scoring over 20 points. I say Flacco can put the points on the board. I don't think Michael Pitt's playing either though for Indianapolis. That's another thing I forgot to say. I don't think he's playing too. So yeah, I say yeah, Tennessee win and cover the 2.5. And I say they over the 42.5 up the score. They did the first 4:00 game. If it ain't the Tennessee one. The LA Chargers against the Denver Broncos. It's a real interesting game to me, man. I ain't lying. The reason why, because Denver been playing damn good ball. For real, the Denver Broncos been playing damn good ball. With a rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. So their defense ain't no hole. Their defense getting at your ass like far to go north. I ain't gonna lie. Denver defense getting at your ass like far to go north. They blitz you, and goddamn, they believe in their cornerbacks. They get covered. With that being said, give me the Denver Broncos to win the game. LA Chargers flying the Denver. I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos to win the game. I like Denver straight up. I take the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are not the favorite to win this game. The Chargers are the favorite to win this game. I can believe that. But the Chargers are getting the Denver Broncos 3 points. With the Chargers getting the Broncos 3 points, hey man, I say appreciate you for them 3. Chargers won't cover them 3. They're gonna lose the game and not cover them 3. So I say appreciate you for the 3. I like the Denver Broncos straight up in their game. 35.5. Either over and under. I say. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. Nah, not 35. 19, 15, 14, 19, 20. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. I say over. 35.5. I say over. The Chargers don't cover the 3. Straight up carving up Chargers don't cover the 3. Appreciate you for the 3. And over for the 35.5. Up the score. Next up to play. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Pittsburgh, they come out for loss against the Dallas Cowboys. The Raiders got so much going on. They got the second-year quarterback he's starting. With that being said, I like the Pittsburgh Steelers to win the game. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers get on the Raiders 3 points and beat them? I say, yeah, they can. I truly believe they can. So I say Pittsburgh cover the 3 points, 36.5, the over and under. I'm going to say under. Straight up, I'm going to say under. That's too many points. I'm going to say under. Because I don't see the Raiders scoring too many points. I don't see Pittsburgh scoring too many points. So I say under 36.5. The Steelers cover the 3. I see the Steelers coming real aggressive and pissed off about that Dallas Cowboy game. It could be 20-17, some of that. I'm going to still say under. I'm going to say under. Next up the bat, Cowboy Nation. We in the building, shaking it. Nah, for real. Dallas Cowboys hosting the Detroit Lions. Hey, man, say, man. Cowboys coming off a big win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Detroit coming off a bye week. Ain't no damn win coming off a bye week. Dallas and Detroit played last year. We beat Detroit with a healthy team. This year, I feel a little shaky with this week because I feel the same way I felt against Pittsburgh. And even though I picked Dallas to lose that game, Dallas won that game, we had caught some more injuries in that game. Kendrick, what in that? I forgot his last name, but our middle linebacker number 50, he's not gonna play. I'm saying we missing him. We're gonna be missing our rookie number 94. I know Detroit gonna try to come and run the ball. We get Bland back, but cut a long story short, I think the Detroit Lions win this game. If the Detroit Lions don't win this game, they really not for real to me. I think the Detroit Lions should win this game with the injury that the Cowboys got on defense, and they try to make this into a shootout. I think Jerry Goff should outplay Dak Prescott and win this game. If the Detroit Lions the team that people say they are, or how the NFL feel they are, or how some people or how some fans think they are. So I'm gonna tell the Detroit Lions to win the game. And the injury bug hurt us this game. We got to well get Pittsburgh, but boy, Detroit got to the way they run the ball. They do come out there and run the ball. With us missing our middle line and on Michael Parsons and your boy on D-Law and the boy the other guy on the rookie number 94 on the defense end. I believe the injuries hurt us this game. So I take Detroit I take Detroit straight up. I don't like saying that, but I'm a really just real talk. No fan talk on here to know that sport. I'm a Cowboy fan to the heart, and I don't think we can beat Detroit because of the injuries we have right now. But hey, we do. I ain't mad. Appreciate it. Need it. We the underdog. Cowboy Nation. We the underdog. 3.5 over and under. 3.5 the point spread that the Lions are giving the Cowboys. Now I don't think y'all finna blow us out. Period, Detroit. This game may end up something like that. Something like that. The Baltimore game. Something like that. So I say no. You don't cover the 3.5. Appreciate you for the 3.5. I'll take the Cowboy with the 3.5. I bet with the Lions straight up, but I'll take the Cowboy with the 3.5. You don't cover the 3.5. Over and under 52.5. I say, stop there. I'm gonna say under. That's too many points. I don't see both of them too many points. I don't see them too many points. Hell no. I don't see both of these teams going over 28. We're gonna try, but I don't see both of these teams going over 28. So I say under the 52.5. The Lions don't cover the 3.5. But I'll take the line straight up. But I say appreciate you with the 3. I'll take the 3.5 though. Appreciate you. Next up the bat, man, we got the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. I like the Atlanta Falcons to win the game straight up. They're giving the Carolina Panthers 6 points. I think that's too many points. I don't think the Falcons can cover them 6 points. Reason why I say that, because Andy Dalton on that team, he gonna got them put some points on the board. He gonna put up at least a dub. Kirk Cousins might put up 24, 25, maybe 28. But Home gonna put up at least a dub. 21, some shit like that. 24, shit like that. So I said they don't cover the 6. I said they can beat it by 5 or 4. Or might even 6, but they won't cover the 6 points. Another 46.5. Up the score, I see both these teams going over 20 points easily. I can really see both these teams going over 20 points real easy. But I like the Eddie Dalton in the offense. With the offense, he can get that move. He put up 20 points on the board. And their defense ain't stopping me or you. So let's say a shootout. So I say the Falcons win the game, but they don't cover the 6. Next on the bat, you got the Cincinnati Bengals at the New York Giants. New York Giants ain't got their star wide receiver for 2 games in a row. Somebody concussion. The Giants cut off a big win against Seattle Seahawks. Cincinnati came off a big loss against Baltimore in overtime. They had Baltimore really beat. Baltimore pulled it out. Lamar Jackson, the butt naked. With that being said, I don't think the Giants is Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Or Baltimore. So I like Cincinnati to win the game. I'll take Cincinnati straight up. And at the same time, they say people say Cincinnati can't stop nobody. They got a sorry defense or whatever. They may do. But I believe they good enough to beat the Giants by more than 4 points in New York. They can't let this game here get away. Cincinnati can't let this game get away. They lose their game. They got them really boot hair. They almost boot hair now, but they really boot hair. They lose their game. So I said the Bengals cover the 4, 47.5. Up the score. Over. Next of the bat. The Monday night football game. It's going all the way down. A night game, a divisional game, and it's a night game to me. How I feel, I may be wrong, but the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Buffalo coming off, I think, a 2-game losing streak, I believe. And they lost the Baltimore, and they come back and lost to the Houston Texans. I think they second division game. They won the first one against Miami. This will be a nice big one. The Jets, I think they don't know. They just lost to Minnesota. They don't like a 2-game or 1-game losing streak or whatever. The Jets fired their coach. All kind of turmoil. They need to go get Devontae Adams. They can't goddamn block. The guard, they got problems on the offensive line in the guard position. With all that being said, I still think they got more talent than the Buffalo Bills. So I take the New York Jets to win the game straight up. At home, after just firing the coach, I take the Jets to win the game. Straight up, I like the Jets to win the game. Question is, no, ain't no question, I'm sorry. The Bills are favored to win the game. They're giving the Jets 2.5 points. Appreciate you. I say the Jets win the game with the 2.5 points and without it. I like the Jets straight up to win the game. Over and under 40.5. I say up the score. Hold up. Can I say up the score? For the both team guys. Hold on. Match that out. Let me think about that again. 40.5. 2 Bowman team goes 20. Defense, and they go. I'm gonna take up the score. I'm gonna try it. Up the score. Up the score on the 40.5. Say both the teams score 20 points. We score over 20. So I say up the score. Appreciate you for the 2.5 from the Bills. I like the Jets to win the game, and I'll take them 2.5. Hey man, 3 more things, man, in the boot hair, man. Get y'all folks straight up out of here, man. Nah, for real. Y'all know what's going on, man. Game of the week. Know that game. Excuse me, game. Jump it off with the game of the week. My game of the week. Hey, man. Y'all know what my game of the week is. Nah, for real. My game of the week is... Where you at, Pimp Jew? The Washington Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens. Reason why this is my game of the week, 2 reasons. Washington is 4-1 in my division. But we got to try to catch them folks some kind of way before we play them. And Washington got a solid team. And they hot. I ain't say hot, but they don't want a couple straight rookie quarterback. This will be a big test for them Baltimore. And I want to see how they go again the test. So my game of the week is the Washington Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens. Next up the bat. Know that game. Y'all know what know that game mean. What know that game mean. You know that team gonna win, and they gonna cover the points that they gave. It's simple math. It's not that hard. Know that if you don't know nothing else. And my know that game is. Hold on, let me figure that out. I gotta pick 9. And I just know they gonna shake it. No question that they gonna shake it. They gonna shake it. I know that game is the Houston Texans over the New England Patriots. You got to know that the Houston Texans gonna beat them folks. And you got to know the Houston Texans gonna beat them folks by 6.5 or better. Gonna beat them by 7 or better. Because they got rookie quarterback. They're gonna try to run the ball. Houston gonna light their ass up. So I say Houston cover the 6.5, and they win the game. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Last but not least, best one to me. Excuse me game. Y'all know what excuse me mean, man. Somebody got picked to win. They didn't win. And you gave points. We say appreciate you for that. Excuse me where I come from. Nah, for real. And my excuse me game is now never where I feel about it, man. Hey, man. The Jets or the Buffalo Bills. Jets hitting them folk with the excuse me. Appreciate you. Buffalo lost 3 straight. And they're not the team everybody hyped up about since the beginning of the year. And again, the Jets 2.5. They gonna beat them with the 2.5. Appreciate you. So say, excuse me. Where I come from? No, for real. So my scuba game is the Jets over the Buffalo Bills. Hey, man, I sure appreciate y'all for viewing, listening, however you get in the movie. I'm saying I sure appreciate you. Know That Sport Podcast, week 6 picks. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Same bat time, same bat channel. All the time. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.